You guys scream you want Attitude Era ratings and money, but get mad every time WWE secures a bag and puts WWE in position to win. You can't scream wrestling needs to go mainstream again and then get all emotional when it actually happens.
Chill it up,
calm all the way down, WWE fans. This is not the end of the world.
By the end of the world!
It is not the end of WWE. And no, Mickey Mouse did not just buy the souls of the bloodline. This is the biggest power move WWE has made in years outside of the Netflix deal. And some of y'all are too busy whining about Peacock to see what's really happening. So today, I'm breaking down why WWE heading to ESPN and Disney might be the best thing to happen to pro wrestling in the last, I'd say, decade. And why you guys need to stop overreacting like Roman Reigns just was jobbed out to Hornswoggle. So let's start with the obvious. This isn't just about where you click to get your show. This is WWE moving to ESPN.
ESPN? Holy shit.
Let that sink in a little bit. WWE moving to ESPN. You know, ESPN, one of the most well-known sports networks in the world. The one that has Monday Night Football, the NBA playoffs, the one that hosts a lot of UFC events. WWE just took a step up in the sports world and is now going to be associated with the big leagues. And don't get me started on production. WWE has great production, but we're not going to be talking about stale, awkward kickoff panels anymore. This is ESPN. Expect full pre-show coverage, post-match breakdowns, weekly shows with legit analysis, breaking down a Roman Reigns spear like it's a LeBron James dunk. SportsCenter is going to be coming to you live post PLEs from a pro wrestling arena, and just give it a year. It won't take long before we have Stephen A. Smith and Mad Dog debating whether LA Knight is top 5 on First Take. Let me tell you right now, Molly, LA Knight is him. That's just what's going to happen. But let's talk the Disney aspect of this deal. Because if you didn't know, ESPN is owned by Disney. And that, to me, is where the doors get blown wide open. You think the Netflix deal was a flex? Oh, boy. Wait for this Disney thing to really kick in. This is IP Kingdom. We're talking potential animated specials on Disney Plus. We're talking WWE characters as cartoon superheroes. We're talking WWE stars being casted in Marvel movies, voicing Disney princesses. Imagine Roman Reigns showing up in the next big Marvel movie. Imagine Bianca Belair is the next Disney princess that little girls look up to. And you know the thing that nobody's talking about that excites me probably more than anything is you know that the Disney park system, Disneyland and Disney World are just itching to throw in some WWE attractions.
Oh, Disney World, Disney World, Disney World. Oh.
Give me the Bloodline Dart Coaster. Give me a ride called the RKO out of nowhere. This is WWE Disney level synergy. This is how it starts. And this is only just the beginning of this relationship. But it's not only about fantasy crossovers and theme park churros. The move expands WWE's reach once again globally. Peacock was cool. It worked. But this is ESPN. This is where people go for sports. There are way more sports people who look at ESPN. There are way more target audience eyeballs for WWE on ESPN. Way more casual fans who just flip on ESPN Plus are likely to stumble across a WWE premium live event and get hooked. The chances somebody falls into a WrestleMania is astronomical. And let's be real. The UFC and WWE are already in bed together under the brand of TKO. So now putting them both under ESPN's umbrella makes the cross promotion so easy. Double events, back-to-back nights, shared marketing. You thought Logan Paul was bringing in casual fans? Just wait until you start seeing even more synergy between WWE and UFC, and you start seeing WWE guys get interviewed during your UFC shows and vice versa, because now the promotion all goes to one place. But let's address the crying, right? Because there is this outcry from the IWC and from casual fans, respectively. They're all coming. I got tons of messages. But D, this is not wrestling anymore. This is the corporification, which I don't even know if that's a word, but this is the corporification of professional wrestling. Guys, it's been corporate since the 90s. You guys scream you want attitude era ratings and money, but get mad every time WWE secures a bag and puts WWE in position to win. You can't scream wrestling needs to go mainstream again and then get all emotional when it actually happens. This is WWE finally realizing it's not the little guy anymore. And I know that sounds silly, but WWE, when it comes to professional sports, was always looked at as the little brother that has fake fighting. This is pro wrestling stepping up to the main stage of professional sports. It's on Disney. It's a part of the Disney family now. And I know Disney has its problems and Disney is failing, but when you talk about this in an overarching situation, most people who are not ingrained in the specifics don't understand what's going on with Disney. And this is what happens when you take something that is, WWE is a traveling circus, and you're now boosting it up, and it's going to get the credibility of a Super Bowl. So here's kind of the cold, hard scoop of this deal, because I think a lot of people don't quite understand what's happening. So here's the nitty-gritty facts. ESPN just signed a 5-year, $1.6 billion deal. Okay, pay attention. That's $325 million per year to exclusively stream WWE's top tier shows like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and Money in the Bank starting in 2026. Guys, that's nearly double what Peacock was paying. Peacock's deal totaled somewhere around $900 million over 5 years. WWE just doubled that profit. And get this, those flagship events, they're not going to be behind a paywall like was first reported. Now, if you don't have access to cable, yes, there's going to be a $29 streaming service fee. And this is going to get you a bunch of different things that come along with ESPN. But if you already have ESPN in any traditional means, cable, satellite, YouTube TV, anything like that, you'll be able to authenticate this app, and you'll be able to just jump right in and watch this content at no additional charge. So for anybody freaking out about this situation, it's really not that big of a change. And then I do know there's people freaking out about the legacy content, right? But WWE has already kind of they've kind of sneakily started moving a lot of that content over to YouTube. I'm guessing between anything Netflix wants on their platform, that WWE is going to find a way to home all of that legacy content somewhere safe like YouTube, so you'll be able to access it any time you want. Do not let people gas you up. This is not some awkward sidestep for WWE. This is WWE leveling up on broadcast and star power and becoming legitimate in the world of the NFLs, the NBAs, and the MLBs. WWE is a big player in the world of professional sports now. So yeah, WWE, ESPN, it is a big win. Big win, guys. Better production, broader reach, more money. And let's be honest, probably some really stupid fun along the way is going to come out of this. Stop crying. It's going to be okay. It might cost you a little bit more money, but this is the evolution of professional wrestling. And if you can't handle evolution, you're probably not ready for the future of entertainment in general. But you guys let me know. What do you guys want to see out of a deal between ESPN and WWE? WrestleMania at the Magic Kingdom, Sami Zayn on an animated sitcom, or maybe Brock Lesnar as the new villain in a Marvel movie? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your craziest crossovers you can think of. And if you're still mad that WWE left Peacock, I got 2 words for you. Grow up. I'm done.